morning. It's 5 a.m. It is light outside because we are very far north, but I miscalculated how far I have to go and I forgot that I'm changing time zones, so I have to leave really early to get to Riding Mountain National Park for a 1 o'clock e-bike rental. So, and it's a 6-hour drive, so here we are. It should be a fun day, a lot of driving. Then I'm heading to Winnipeg after that, so big driving day. Not too excited. Made it to Riding Mountain National Park. It was about a 6-hour drive, a boring 6-hour drive, but here I am. So I have to walk around and see what there is to see, and I'm renting an e-bike from the marina in a little while, so looking forward to that. See what this place has to offer. Let's have a nice lake out here to start with, and then see what else there is. So we got Lake Beach on this side. Crowded, lots of kids. Well, not that crowded, but still a lot of kids, a lot of people. But over here, pretty serene. Big lake. This is, I think it's called Clear Lake. Here's why. It's pretty clear. So I'm gonna get an e-bike now and tool around. I got a nice bike path along the lake here. It's really cool. You can't really see the lake too well right now because of all the trees, but we're riding right next to it. But there are some good viewpoints. So, having fun on this e-bike. It does a lot of the work for you. It actually kind of reminds me of Lake Winnipeg. It's not terribly exciting, but I'm here, so I'm gonna keep exploring. Here at the water's edge, and there are approximately 1 billion dragonflies. Probably hard to see on the screen, but anyway, got a beautiful day today. We're supposed to get thunderstorms later, but it's perfect right now. I don't know why this place is a national park though. It's not that exciting. It's no Banff, but it's still pretty. It's like a minefield of dragonflies. So I'm trying to navigate through them. A bunch of them have pelted me. That's okay. Still a really cool trail right here along the lake. Trying to hold it steady as I'm filming. Working on it. Ugh. So that ends my day at Riding Mountain National Park. As a national park, I'd probably give it about a 3 out of 10, but it was still fun, had a good time, but it wasn't as spectacular as like Banff or Yoho. So on my way to Winnipeg now, see what there is to see there. Over and out. Good morning from Winnipeg. That's the Red River, and this is the Winnipeg skyline. Quite a bit bigger than Saskatoon. That cool looking building right there is the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, which I would love to check out, but I don't have time, unfortunately. I have to leave early today because my tour of Voyageurs got moved to today at 5 rather than tomorrow. So this here is called the Esplanade Real. It's a footbridge with a restaurant on it. It's pretty cool. So that's Winnipeg in a nutshell. Not a ton to see here, but if I ever come back, I will go to that Human Rights Museum. The drive from Winnipeg to Fort Frances, Ontario, which is where I am right now, was actually really scenic. It was nice. I must have passed about 50 different lakes. They were all pretty beautiful, surrounded by trees and everything. So Ontario is actually quite beautiful, unlike Manitoba, which was pretty boring. So it was actually a nice drive. I'm glad to be here. This is a very small part of Voyageurs National Park. I'm here tonight to take a cruise, even though it's supposed to be tomorrow, but it was rescheduled because of some high water problem. So here I am going tonight. That's why I had to leave Winnipeg so early, but hopefully it'll be worth it. then I'll be back at Voyageurs again tomorrow so I can go hiking or something.
Where are the restrooms, you said?
Right that way to the left.
Good enough.
We're in Hoist Bay. This is an old logging camp, so the loggers used to live in these cabins. Actually, not bad accommodations, but I bet it was freezing here in the winter. Not today. It's about 95 degrees and humid. So anyway, more to see. It's so cool. It's an old bomb shelter. Not much to it, but it's way cooler in here. It is outside. One needed a bomb shelter in way northern Minnesota, but anyway, here we are. It's the ice house where the loggers put big, huge blocks of ice to keep their food cold. Got a lot of ice up here apparently. They've had so much rain here. The dock's supposed to be over there, but it's completely submerged. So we had to climb out on a picnic table. There's the dock. Completely underwater. Trees are submerged. A lot of stuff's closed because the water's so high. We'll have to see what kind of trails I can do tomorrow. Probably not much.
There's a bunch of rocks over here. Not here, no. This is Junction Bay. This is the only waterfalls here. The one on the Ash River.
That is amazing. I put through one of the worst thunderstorms of my life. The sky just looks really cool right now. I wonder if I'd see a funnel cloud, but I haven't seen one yet. But pretty amazing. Okay, so I made it back to my room in one piece after going through a horrible thunderstorm. It was hailing and everything. It was quite traumatic. Actually, it wasn't that bad, but it was at some points I had to really slow down to almost nothing because I couldn't see at all. But made it through. The boat ride was pretty fun. A lot of stuff was flooded, so we couldn't see things like the Kettle Falls Hotel and things like that. But it was still pretty interesting. The tour guide was I mean, he didn't say much, but it was cool tooling around the lakes and seeing Voyageurs National Park. So tomorrow I'm going to try and do some hikes in there and see what else there is to see if the trails aren't all washed out. They're getting really horrible thunderstorms right now, so we'll see what happens with the conditions tomorrow. It was sweltering hot today, so I'm thinking with the thunderstorms that it won't be so bad tomorrow, so find out. And then after I go around Voyageurs a little bit, I'm going to go off to Grand Marais, Minnesota to see if I can get a ferry to Isle Royale National Park. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to or not, so we will see. Have a good night. I forgot to mention that the funniest part of the trip was this guy actually fell in the water. He was trying to get off at one of the stops and he fell over and fell in the water. I felt really bad for him because he had all his clothes on and everything. He had his phone with him, he had his backpack on. I felt really bad for him, but looking back, it's kind of funny. So anyway, I wanted to share that as well.